Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I am Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman, and I'm very happy to be with each and every one of you again this evening. Well, another Monday. The weeks just seem to be going by so fast, don't they? And it's just, I know we talked about this before. It's like, just forget about it with the time, whatever that is. But thank you, everyone, for sitting in Sacred Circle with us this evening, whether you're watching live or in the archives. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this evening. There was a bit of a difficulty, some technical difficulty with the call-in number. So this show is going to be viewed live only on Facebook Live. There's not going to be any radio support this evening. So, which is fine. I would like for you to comment right here on Facebook Live on Goldylocks Productions. So if you could do that, that would be great. So let's have some interaction. Like, comment, share. That's always it's always nice to do. And thank you so much for those of you that do that. So I just want to let everyone know that, again, like I said, this is a live show only on Facebook. So no call-in, interact with the comments like we did before with other, I've done before in the past. So it's fun this way, just to interact with everyone. So sorry if I'm getting a little distracted. And also want to be, if you notice the difference in the sound, it is because I do have AC running. It's very humid today. Very humid. We have some storms, so it's got, hey, it's right there at the cusp of right on the cusp of the summer solstice. So that's the type of weather we have, and that's okay. It's beautiful. So I'm not complaining about the weather. I'm very grateful for the AC. So yay! All right. So yeah, I think a lot of you may notice I may seem or appear to be a little off. And how many of us do, though? How many of us lately have been feeling a little off? And I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I didn't want to do a show tonight because of how I was feeling. And then I was like, no, I wasn't raised Catholic or anything, to feel guilty for not being in service or for doing what you're supposed to do. It's a pull. It's most definitely a pull that I have to do this. I have to do this. And it's for me, it's for all of us. It's an opportunity to give God, angels, spirit, guides, and talking with and channeling lately very high vibrational light beings and giving them the opportunity to come through with any messages. So I didn't want to deny that from happening at all. So that's why it's kind of like, all right, you know what? Let's do this. And people also often ask, what can they do to be in service? And now, I don't want you to push past, if you really physically don't feel good or can't do something, then don't do it. Go rest. Put yourself first in that regard. But if it was just I don't feel like doing this kind of mood, feel into that. Where is that coming from? And work through that. If there's physical pain, please don't push through that. So, so that's what I'm going to talk about, is how everyone is feeling, mind, body, and soul lately. How has everyone been feeling with that? And it is not uncommon, like I said, to feel off. And a lot of us are feeling that way. And it's funny because it's kind of like, well, when you are teaching or you are presenting on a spiritual platform, you want to make sure that you're at your best, right? And And if you're not at your best and you feel like you shouldn't be doing that, or you shouldn't be present, right? Wrong. All right. So what we're going to talk a little bit more about that. I'm going to ask you some questions, and hopefully we'll have some great interaction going on here with everyone. I want you to comment as you're coming in. Let me know you're here. And if you have any questions, then please write them down. Feel free to ask me some questions. Let's chit chat. Let's communicate here. All right. So today, of course, Monday, June 19th. Again, it's at Wednesday is the summer or winter solstice, depending on what hemisphere you're in. So this is always a very highly spiritual time right at the solstice. And we have stargates that open up and strengthen and increase. And so it's just, oh, yippee, everyone's probably going, really? More activity? Woohoo! Well, yeah, I know. We feel that way. But let's just go with it. We really do. There is a lot of things that's happening, and it's all good. Really, it is. The thing is that we have to sort through or recognize and acknowledge any of the bad stuff that's coming at us, and not take it personal. Again, we'll talk more about that in a few moments. I do want to share with you a couple of messages from Spirit that I always like to share with other beings. And this is going to be in form of the crystal, gemstone, and mineral message of this week. Okay. Is the angel light or anhydrite stone for the week. So, okay, well, welcome everyone coming in. I hear that it keeps freezing on you. And Tammy, you're local to me, and I was just hearing we're getting severe thunderstorms in our area. And so I'm wondering, how long we can stay on. So as long as I have internet service, I'm here for the next hour. So, and I know that make comment Tammy, she's in Connecticut as well. She's in the area where we are actually supposed to be getting hit with some severe thunderstorms. And for us, they just are moving in. So, but you know what? Let's go till we can't. All right. So the gemstone, crystal, and mineral message for the week comes to us from, again, angel light, or it's also known as anhydrite. Anhydrite. It's probably anhydrite. There you go. Anhydrite. So that is the name of that particular gemstone and crystal, and I'll put that up for everyone to see too. So it's the crystal, gemstone, message for the week is the angel light or anhydrite. Told you English or whatever. Anyway, angel light, I like to refer to it as for so many reasons. Who doesn't like angels, right? So, all right. So the qualities for angel light. This is a stone that's formed from celestite. And when I show you what it looks like, you'll go, oh, it's that light blue coloring. But angel light or anhydrite is formed from celestite, and it has been compressed for many thousands of years. So angelite is a stone of heightened awareness with special focus on peace and brotherhood and oneness. It gives protection in the environment around your body. It promotes compassion and understanding, helps you speak the truth when it is difficult to do so, alleviates psychological pain, enhances astrological understanding, increases telepathy, and of course facilitates contact with the angels. And many healers use angelite to unblock energy pathways. It can be used for relief from throat inflammations and to balance the thyroid. Angelite also repairs and soothes tissues and blood vessels. And it can be all very useful for weight control. I like to say weight management instead of weight control, but let's, So we have more people coming in, so I'm going to put real quick back up here. It's the gemstone and crystal message. Put that up there, angel light or anhydrite. And I'm going to show you now what that looks like. Here it is in the tumbled form. See, it's that light blue, pretty color. Here it is in the tumbled stone form. And then I actually have a piece of angelite that was carved into, ta-da, an angel. Isn't that beautiful? Yay. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So, have one for each hand. Woo! But I like to find unusual things like that, and to have it carved into an actual angel, I thought was pretty powerful stuff, huh? All right. So if you happen to get a chance to go to a store that has gemstones and crystals and would like to, maybe purchase some angelite, you could do that. To your local New Age metaphysical spiritual shop. Also would like for you to check out Crystal Visions. If you're in Connecticut, go to Jewett City, Connecticut. Crystal Visions has both forms. Has the tumbled form that I showed you and the carved angel form. All right. You can check out the website, crystalvisions.biz, B-I-Z. And if there's anything that you like that you see on the website, we can absolutely, you can order it and we can mail it to you as well. So it's, again, where you can purchase it. Everyone likes to know, how can I get a hold of it? It's very common to find the tumbled angelite. To find it carved in different figures might be a little bit harder to find. So just keep a lookout when you do find the place. That's why I like to share it. And that's why Crystal Visions does carry it. So I'm glad you like that angel. All right. And for those of you who are going to watch in archives, maybe not see this live and not see the comments, I'm going to go ahead and put that website up. It's crystalvisions.biz. There you go. All right. So I also like to share the message from the spirit power animal for this week. And so the spirit power animal that came through was so cute. is the sloth. So how cute is that? A sloth came through as the power animal for this week. And there's so many beautiful qualities with the sloth. Let's look at the world upside down. Look at the world upside down, hang upside down like a sloth does. And this is a very powerful, like I said, what we're going to be talking about is with the energies that's coming in. We have to look at it from all angles, what's going on. So let's look at the world a different way. Let's look at the world upside down from a different viewpoint. Wisdom of moving slowly. Isn't this, we're so fast paced in this society, isn't it? And let's just go slow. And I didn't say stop or stall or spin your wheels. I said just move slow. Understanding the tree spirits and the tree beings. That's beautiful. Have you communicated, truly become one with the tree being? Because they are a being. They are their own entity, their own being, their own life force, and they are very powerful, and they are the wisdom keepers. They know so much about the area around us, and they learn from other trees that are in the area, the way that they can communicate. So there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge to be learned from the tree beings. And the value of laziness. That's right, sloth teaches us and helps us with the value of laziness. It's okay to be lazy. Again, there's moments when it wants you to be lazy, when it's taking time for yourself, so to speak. Don't be go all the time. And I know that's pretty hard, so I know that's really hard when we're go. So, oh yeah. So for those of you in parts of Connecticut that are tuning in, I'm sorry if you're losing some connection. I keep checking to make sure that I'm still live on Facebook as well, that I haven't lost connection. I mean, I think it would let me know if I did. So it's okay. It's going to be available for replay. People are going to be able to watch it after this is over. It's going to go into recording. Or it's recording as it's going. So if you miss it tonight, you can watch it tomorrow. It's okay. Or any other time that's convenient for you. This is, I love on demand. So yeah, I'm still going. So, okay. There we go. Just have to do these checks. Check. So yeah, I know the weather doesn't cooperate sometimes. So let's just keep going here. All right, let me take a sip here. All right, so yes, I love to drink my water and stay hydrated. What I am drinking though is what I like to have at nighttime after I eat the dinner, my dinner meal, is something warm to drink. And I drink, it's called bio coffee. It's not a coffee really at all, but I like saying that to trick myself. Yes, but it's wheatgrass. It's wheatgrass coffee, so to speak. But if y'all interested in that, you can check it out on my website, whitesagewoman.com, under product endorsement. And I actually did the commercial for them years ago. They wanted me to be in the star in the commercial for them. So they had someone to do the video production to make the video, and I had to get with that particular person, and we did the filming. I mean, it was pretty fun. I'm honored that I'm in their commercial. So one of their commercials, because I'm sure they have many by now. But anyway, so bio coffee, and it is really good. For those of you who are local in Connecticut and get to Crystal Visions, message me you want to try it at least, and I can bring some packets to the shop and let you taste it. All right. So anyway, let's get everything just for whole body, mind, and soul health is what I'm about. And I know that holistic health practitioner. So I may go off in this direction, go in this direction. I'm going with the flow. It's like having a conversation with me. It's like, wait a minute, what were we talking about now? So, but I'm allowing, God, angel guides, the higher beings to come in and communicate as well. So people were asking already, what kind of contest are we going to have? Yes, there was a winner. For those of you who missed the announcement of the winner of last week's show, who won the video email reading, the winner is Luis Baez. He has been contacted, and he will be getting his video email reading shortly. And so I decided, let's do a new contest. Well, last week's was like, comment, and share. And I'm very grateful for all those that shared this. But for this week's contest, all right, and I know many of you can't watch this live. That's why I'm going to have this up for several days. I like to do that. Today's the 19th, so on the 21st, which is Wednesday. So Wednesday, all right, Wednesday at midnight is when everyone has an opportunity to do this. This is when it will expire, Wednesday the 21st at midnight. Ooh, the summer solstice, or the solstice, depending where you live. All right, so to enter the contest this week for, again, a free 3-question video email reading, I would like for you to just send me a testimonial. If I've ever given you a reading, a message, or even if the shows have helped you in any way, shape, or form. If you send me a testimonial, I will include you, that entry, into the contest. All right. And before I pull for that winner, at the end of the week, I'm going to do another live video and do another live polling. I will, draw, and I'm going to read all the testimonials as well as I'm putting them into the box to shake and then to pull the one winner. So again, for those of you who may have missed that, is if you send me a testimonial, you can do it either through private message on Facebook, or you can send me a message through my website. Send me a testimonial, and for how I have helped you, if I've ever given you a reading, or how the shows have helped you. Then you will get an entry for a free 3-question video email reading. For those new to what is a video email reading, it's just like an email reading, but instead of just typing the message back to you and sending it, I'm actually going to sit and record the video for you, answer the questions, and allow guidance to come through even more. And you get to experience that and see that, and then I send that to you for you to review and enjoy over and over. So that's what a video email reading is. With this day in technology, a lot of people, you like to read, you're very audio, you'll hear, or I like to get the whole gambit of where you can see and hear and just experience it. So hopefully you'll like that. So someone, oh my goodness, has sent me a private message already about, hey, where's your rings and your bracelets today? I've been doing a lot of computer work today, and so when I sit at the computer, when I sit at the desk for long periods of times, with your wrists when you're sitting down and you're typing, so I don't wear any jewelry when I know I'm going to have a busy day at the computer. So that's what I've been doing. So at the computer all day, and time just got away from me, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's start the show. So anyway. For those of you who would like to ask a question, please, you could do so in the comments, and I will draw a card for you. And then we'll go from that. Drawing the card will open the door and open the message, open the channel for more messages to come through if they're there for you. So for those of you who would like to ask a question, don't be shy. You can do so in the comments, and you can and I'll pull a card for you. So, and then I'll show you what deck I'm using when I pull the card. But what I'm going to do as well, because I just realized I did not do that this time, is I'm going to put this week's contest up so people will see it, because I got people coming in and out. So as you come in and out, depending on the connection, so this week's contest, I'm going to post that again, is you can private message or email me, I'm going to put Tiffany, Tiffany, a testimonial, and it can be from a reading, from a past reading, or how the shows have helped you. Okay, and then you will get an entry into the contest to win a free 3-question video email reading. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to leave that up while I'm going through the show because we have the people, like I said, coming and going. And so we'll go ahead. Yeah. So, all right. So, again, this week's contest is you private message or email me, Tiffany, a testimonial from a past reading or how the shows have helped you. Entry into the contest, and that gets you into that testimonial, gets you an entry into the contest to win a free 3-question video email reading. All right. And so it's really fun to do that. And I do the draw. I pull the winner live as well. So it's, and I was kind of taken by, I don't want to say surprise, or last week got really busy. And I realized come yesterday that I hadn't pulled the winner yet. So on Father's Day, I'm scrambling to announce the winner. But I won't push it that far this week. So, oh, welcome, Daniel. Thank you. It's so nice of you to finally caught one of your live videos. Thank you so much, Daniel. So you can kind of go through the little comments. I always give like crystal messages for the week and then the spirit animal message for the week. And you can also rewatch the beginning at another time because it will be available and be recorded, so you can watch it on demand anytime that's convenient for you. But yes, hello, Daniel, dear brother. Do you have a question for me? I'll be happy to pull a card for you. While you're here, just put your question in the chat and I will draw the card for you and I will show you what deck I'm using as well. So the deck that I am going to be reading for everyone today is called Magical Times. It's a Magical Times deck, and I absolutely love it. It's a Magical Times Empowerment Cards by Jody Bergsma. They did her name in cursive. Bergsma, I do believe. Anyway, this is what the cards look like. I'm going to take that contest down for just a moment so everyone can see the deck of cards that I'm using to pull questions for this evening is Magical Times by Jody Bergsma. Jody Bergsma. You can just type in Magical Times and you can see it's got beautiful fairy in front if you want to find the deck. And I can help you with that too if you wanted to find this particular deck. So, but they're nice cards and I can share the cards with you if you would like to ask a question in the comments section. I'll be happy to pull a card for you. So ask a question if you would like, or if you just want me to pull a card, let me know you want me to pull a card. Say, yeah, hey, pull a card for me, please. And I'll just pull a card and we'll see what comes up for you. But if you have a specific question, then you can do that too. All right. So, yeah, let's do that. All right. So I do have, a question. All right. And so Tammy, beautiful Tammy, wondering if our baby is on his way. So let's pull a card for that. Let's ask God, angels, guides, who I'm communicating with. And let's ask a card on this one. I'm already hearing the answer and I'm going to feed it. I will share that with you in a moment. Ooh. All right. So here's the card for you. Let's see what card we got. All right. So now this is card the interpretation through. I know what I heard, but what I pulled was friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those close and let the other ones go. All right. So absolutely, it's all about and it's unicorns. Isn't that beautiful? And there's 2 unicorns. And you see, it looks like it's a parent and a child. All right. Oh, there's a parent and a child. All right. Absolutely. Your baby is coming very, actually, you know what? Thank you. You can communicate with your baby now. Your baby is outside of you. All right, before babies come in and plug into the sacred womb, they do come and check out the family to see, you know, if this is the family I want to come into. And don't let that scare you either. And so they'll hang out for a bit. And for those that can communicate with the child, you have a great communication. I had wonderful communication with the oldest child. The youngest I saw in there, he would said very little. He wasn't very chatty, but the oldest was. This is where you can get their names. You know, they're telling you their names. They're helping you decide on what to name them. Isn't that cool? But you can communicate with them outside of you until their soul plugs into the body inside the womb. That may be hard for a lot of people to understand this concept. All right. But the baby's not going to have the soul right off the bat. The fetus is not going to have the soul right off the bat. There's nothing to do in the womb for 9 months. Babies usually plug into the womb. It's 7 or 8 months. Now, there are exceptions to this, and this is when they're prenatal. Thank you. The guys are saying there are exceptions, of course, when they're coming in at the premature babies. Okay, of course they have their soul. But you can keep this. The main point is that you can communicate with them. All right. And so right now, the baby is around you, and it's a boy. The boy is around you. He wants to come in. Remember, we did talk about, Tammy, there was your body's getting ready. All right. So baby is coming. Most definitely. You, time-wise right now, should be pregnant by the end of this year. So baby is coming. Talk to him. See if you can feel him. Have the family sit around and just empty their minds, take deep breaths, and see if they can feel him around and try to have a conversation with him. It's so fun to do. It really is. And don't be frustrated if it doesn't happen right away, you know, but it will. It will. And so coming into y'all's beautiful family, Tammy, this baby's got to be a talker. I'm kidding. One way or another, the baby's not going to have any problems communicating with you guys. So I love this card. It's a very beautiful card. And when I realized the symbolism, I didn't realize it was a parent and a child. So yes, I love that it validates that. Aw, how wonderful. And yes, we do form that relationship, that connection, that friendship with our children before they even come in. So talk to the baby. The baby wants to feel welcomed into the family. Make sure that he is making the right choices. We've all do this. We do this to our families before we came in. We may not remember, but we did. All right. We did do that. All right. So Daniel, I'm going to pull a card for you and just give you a message. If that's okay with you, dear brother. Because I don't want to violate your privacy. I'm just going to give you a message. Let's see what card we pick for my dear brother Daniel. Ooh, Daniel, I like this card. It's prosperity. Prosperity. So focus on the positive and balanced, and more good is coming in. It's already started. It's in motion. Continue to give gratitude and thanks for blessings, and they multiply. You do know how to manifest. You're a very powerful manifester. But prosperity begins in the mind, or they say manifestation starts in the mind, only because that's where the blueprint stage is. It does take your feelings, your heart, your sacred heart center, to make that a reality, to take it off the blueprint, get it going energetically, and boom, let's create it. All right. So you are very powerful in manifesting, and you are very prosperous. And this is what I'm trying to not get the There you go. Trying to keep the glare off of it. And see the frogs, the cute frogs. Prosperity. And that's for you, dear brother Daniel. Oh, and thank you so much, Tammy. Tammy and Luis, love you too. Love your whole family. You got a wonderful, beautiful family. All right, so who else would like me to pull a card for you? I'll have a rating for people not to be so shy and to come in and ask a question. What I talked about before is, you notice how we've been feeling kind of crazy and strange, and we have a lot of things that we thought were done and over, and they come back and revisit us, right? Oh yeah, okay. Here we go. Now we have some people coming. Now I'll go back to that in a moment. Sheila, welcome, Sheila. Let me go ahead and pull a card for you, Sheila. And for those of you coming in now, it's the Magical Times deck. Magical Times. They're empowerment cards. Magical Times deck by Jody Bergsma. Has a cute little fairy on it. And there is a new contest, by the way, too. Let me put that back up while I'm pulling the card. Okay, so Sheila, I'm pulling a card for you. All right, with this beautiful deck. All right, so the card that comes up for Sheila is disconcernment. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense and don't be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. So there's a situation that's happening around you, even a person, and you want to believe. Sheila, you have a beautiful heart. You want to believe the good in everyone. You really do. And you can see that, right? And you give people more chances than you really should. And that's okay. But just that disconcernment, it's a beautiful, beautiful fairy sitting there. See that card? Listen and trust your intuition, because you are very intuitive. Listen to your heart. Listen to that signal that's going off. You can love people at a distance, and from a distance, you don't have to pull them so close to you that you're affected by it. And when you are sensitive and very empathic, that's what happens. You will feel them. So just continue to be the love and light that you are, Sheila, but you can do this from a distance. There is truth. You already know it. Listen to that intuition with the situation, a particular person around you. All right. So I leave that with you and hope that helps you. And, you're most welcome, Daniel, my dear brother. I'm glad that has helped you. Namaste. Much love to you as well. All right. So the next person who wanted a card is Wendy. So I'll pull a card for Wendy. And hi, Maureen. How you doing, sweetheart? I haven't seen you in a while. Yay, Maureen. It's so nice to have you on. Just welcoming people that are coming in. There is a new contest for this week while I'm pulling a card for Wendy. You private message or email me a testimonial. Now, this can be from a past reading or even how these shows have helped you. And your testimonial will be an entry into the contest for this week to win a free 3-question video email reading with myself. How does a video email reading work? It's you just send me your 3 questions via email, and I will answer them in a private video to you and send you that video. And that way, you can review it. All right? You can review that. And at any time that you would like to, you can watch it over and over and over. So yes, please, Sheila, keep that. You're around a lot of people, but you're just. My heart goes. My heart swells when I think of you because you're such a beautiful, beautiful person. Hold on, I'm gonna put these down for a minute because I'm gonna pull a card for Wendy and I'm talking about Sheila. So just all right, Sheila. So yeah. Very powerful healer. All right. Now, Wendy. Okay, see, we're just surrounded by a lot of powerful healers. Woo! Very powerful people. Maureen, I'll pull one for you after I'm done with Wendy. All right, Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. Beautiful Wendy. I like to put her energy and her intentions in here so I'm getting the right card. All right, here we go. Now I'm getting the message. Oh, wow, Wendy, this is beautiful card. I'm going to have to hide this again so you can give everybody a chance to see these cards here. Wow, manifestation. Another one. See, yeah, you're another powerful manifester, but your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. Desire and belief is your power. I know you have very vivid dreams. So look at this card. This is manifestation with a unicorn and a dragon. Powerful creatures of the higher vibrations. And it's no coincidence that the unicorns and dragons have come back to help us. These are very high vibrational beings. They do exist. Many of us have always seen them and continue to work with them. But the unicorns and dragons are back with us. And they're helping those that want to embrace that help and work with them. Because who wants to work with somebody that you're not responsive to, right? It's like trying to talk to somebody who's not listening to you. So be sure that you're paying attention to your dreams. And Wendy, like I said, I know you have very vivid dreams. And there is some keys. Actual keys, right? Keys to manifestation. Keys of unlocking. Just a couple of things that you have asked about. All right? And that's going to be available and open to you. So keep working with that. You're doing a lot of dream time work too. Now, a lot of us who do astral travel, and if we remember that and it comes across as a dream, we work even in our astral plane when we're sleeping. And so I dreamed of an otter the other night. That's a message from a spirit animal. And what does the otter mean to you? And so I want you to sit with that because, okay, sure, an otter means this to me, but what is the message for otter for you? So definitely the water, sea otter. Yeah, sit with that. That's for you. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Anything to do with around water, again, it has to do with abundance and money. Okay, and fun. There you go. Well, right, because most people believe that in order to have fun, you have to have money to have fun, right? Which is such an illusion. But anyway, there you go. Go have some fun. I love it. I love it. Yeah, go have some fun other than sitting with your, other than with your grandson, because I know he's fun to play with too, right? But do something for you, Wendy. You and Al do something, a little weekend trip, even if it's a day trip. Take a trip up the coast. Go do some sightseeing. Go to your favorite places. And yeah, it's because it's by the water. Boom, 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 hopping up the coast, up the water, go play. There you go. Wow, very beautiful. And, okay. All right, so now Maureen would like to have a card. We'll pull a card for Maureen. Beautiful, Maureen. Let me pull this card for you. Yeah. Thank you, everyone's tuning in. So I get the messages and I like to pull a card too. Okay. So Maureen, you got the card cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes, release your fear, and trust this powerful process. Things aren't going exactly how you wanted them to go. All right. But the underlying part of these changes is really good. It's going to be very beneficial for you. We just have to look through, we have to see the whole picture of change, how things have changed and shifted, any kind of outcomes. We can't, I know we have these desires of this is how I want this to turn out. Let's let go with that. Wow, it's like a yin and yang horses. It's a white and black horse, and then in the center, actually, I apologize, they're dragons. They are dragons. So you got like yin and yang dragons, cycles of change, cycles of change. That's balance. Bringing you, yourself, mind, body, and soul to that state of balance. And the message, you know who it's from. Justice has been served in the esoteric, in the energetic, high vibrational realms. Justice has already been served. Sometimes it takes a little time to trickle down into the physical, but justice has been served. That's what I just keep hearing over and over for you. So what I want you to do is to go with this cycle of change and go with the flow. Just let go and balance. You've got to find the balance for you. And this is for everyone too, really. When we're thinking the bad, stop, catch yourself. And what can you think about that's good? What can you think about that's good? Make sure you just find yourself in the center. All right, Maureen. So, and just huge hugs, angel rings wrapped around you. All right, but cycles. Very beautiful. Yin and yang dragons. I'll show you the card one more time. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a beautiful deck. It really is. Again, that deck is Magical Times, and I'll show it one more time for those of you who are coming in. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, and Maureen too, I'm getting something else too. This is from Spirit, the guides, the angels, loved ones around you. You're going to have, if you haven't already, you have some new people coming into your life. All right, it's part of the changes as well. So take that with you, my dear. Cards are beautiful. I love them. They're so very easy to work with. They have beautiful messages on them. And even just the pictures are very symbolic. The symbolism is beautiful, aren't they? All right, so what I'll talk a little bit more while I wait for somebody else to ask a question and pull a card for somebody. With things that are going on and how we feel all jumbled up. And I'm going to give you an example. And this is funny because I've been going through this and I feel like I can relate to Sheila in one way, shape, or form with this. Even though it doesn't have to match the situation exactly is what I'm going to talk about here. But people that you shut the door on, situations that you shut the door on, come knocking again. Doesn't make you go, why? And isn't it funny that we may put ourselves to blame at first with going with, do I need to handle them a little differently? I have changed. Do I need to try this again in my new changed state of being, so to speak? Or do I just walk away? Now, know that some people don't like to change, and we have to accept that. As much as we would like for them to change, they don't change. And sometimes they really have like a list or a circle of people that they go through. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to contact this person. I'm going to contact this person. I'm going to contact this person. So we all have a lot of acquaintances. So let's now define, what does a friend mean to you? What is a friend? What is having a friend and being a friend mean to you? And the person that's coming back into, you're trying to come back into your life, knocking on the door, did you ever consider them a friend? Now, and if you say yes, that's okay, because there was a particular time when you did. But have you maintained that friendship over the years? And how can you with the door shut, right? So, and how are they coming back to you? Is it immediately a gripe session? People, oh, hi, how are you? But by the way, let me catch you up with what's going on with me. Blah. That's what, and then, God love them. Really, 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 we have a lot of patients with, yes, they're offloading. They are trying to release. A lot of people, though, don't want to change. All they do is just release. They won't listen to anything you say, anyone has to say. They are in a loop of just dumping, of just complaining. They are in this loop and they're going to complain to any and everyone that they can. All right? And so if the door's shut, why don't we just keep that door shut? It's okay to have a little chit chat, but don't dive right back into. And if you got hurt before, there's just no reason to allow yourself to be open and exposed for all of that again, right? So there's just no need for that. And so these things do pop up and come for self-evaluation, maybe to let's bless what happened in the past one more time and let's release it. Everyone, as these energies are shifting, they're fighting that pull into the fifth dimension. They're fighting the higher vibrational energies that are already here on this earth plane. And so they're going to grab onto anything. When someone feels like they're sinking or falling, what do? They grab. And so that's what they're energetically doing then, is grabbing their list of friends or acquaintances or people that they can grab onto. And so that happens, just make sure, again, that you are sending love and light to that person, but that doesn't mean that you have to get totally involved again and be dragged down. Because if they don't want to go to the upper vibrations, they don't want to do their work, but they feel everyone else, or they feel people around them that are rising to the upper vibrations, that's that tendency to pull. Come back down here with me and be miserable. It's exactly it energetically. That's how I explain it, because that's what it feels like. Come back down here. No. Pat yourself on the back. If you're watching this, we've all done our work. We all care about our path. And this isn't a judgment with anyone else, that people, we're all going through things together. Those that really want to change will change and move forward. Those that absolutely do not want, and they want to stay in the 3D, that's their choice. And there's nothing we can do about that. We can just send them love and light. The best thing is just to keep being who you are, being the light that you are, being that bright light. Continue to shine brightly. Continue to be that bright light. And it's like a flame. It is this beautiful flame. And as the light workers have lit the candle, so to speak, and the flames are burning, and the longer that they're burning, like this endless candle, or the oil that burns, the Greek oil, right, that just burns on forever and ever and ever and ever, that's us. That's us. We're going to keep burning, but our light gets brighter and bigger, and it attracts more. So beautiful. So thank you, Maureen. I love you too. God bless you. Thank you, Wendy. And it is great. It's always nice to have great news, isn't it? So as we are going through all these different energies, these energy shifts and portals opening and all sorts of vibrational changes and expansion. That's the key word that you tell me is expansion. We're expanding, and how does that feel? And it can feel uncomfortable to us. It's like, oh, this is a new feeling. Okay, we're going to go with it though. So just keep going with it. All right. We're not alone though. We're all here together. We have each other, And that's the beauty. That's the beauty part, right? So what I'm going to do now is, we have 4 minutes left. I'm going to pull a card for everyone. This is the card for those. What, baby? My dog. Give you a little bit of wolf and dog energy there. Give everyone else a message. This is for everybody that could not be with us live and who's going to watch on demand in the archives. So just going to pull a card for everyone. This is a message from the Ascended Masters, the Ascended Light Beings, about this next week. We got to really take it day by day. But what's the message for the next week, please? That will be great. Okay. Mercy. Pulled the card Mercy. All right. Got Kuan Yin on it. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living beings, and what you give, you also receive. And at a much faster rate now. Ooh, Mercy. Isn't that a gorgeous card? That should give you hope. That should give you courage. That should just make you feel so good. As we're going into these upper vibrations, karma doesn't exist there. Just dharma, just balance. Why? Because you've taken care of your karma to be in the upper vibrations. Upper vibrations is the reward, the mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living beings. Don't forget nature. They're alive. What you give, you also receive. And it is at a much, much faster rate. Beautiful, isn't it? Thank you, Kuan Yin, the Divine Feminine Goddess. Divine Feminine, whether it's Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, so many wonderful and powerful goddesses out there that's bringing in the mercy and that compassion. Oh, woo, woo! I got chills on that one. I hadn't pulled that card before. I'm excited. I'm like a little kid. Childlike, the awe of a little child. One more time, those cards I'm pulling from is called Magical Time Empowerment Cards by Judy Bergsman. No, I'm not Bergsman. Sorry, Bergsma. There's no N. Bergsma. Jody Bergsma. So anyway, just I show you the picture so you can find it if you Google it. Just Magical Times Empowerment Cards. So we are running out of time, and just thank you everyone, and thank you Tammy. So your family is such a blessing to me as well. Please know that each and every one of you are a blessing to me. The beautiful giving and exchanging that we have every week. I love it. Absolutely love it. And see, anything that I had before thought about, oh, I'm in a funky mood, I don't feel like doing my show tonight. I took myself out of it because this is a blast. How many of us have done that? I don't feel like it. You come out going, I'm so glad I did, because the giving and the receiving is so beautiful and so powerful. And so, wow. All right, one more time before I forget, because I'm just like, whee, flying high here. Let me give this contest rules for this week's contest is that you private message or email me a testimonial. The testimonial could be from a past reading, from a current reading, even in the comments, a reading during the show, how the shows have helped you if you haven't had a reading from me. And that testimonial will be your entry into this week's contest to win a free 3-question video email reading. Again, this contest is open for 3 days. It'll always be 3 days. So remember that. 3. Wednesday night Wednesday at midnight, which is the solstice night, midnight Eastern time. 12 a.m. Eastern Time is when it will close, because this gives everyone in the archives a chance to participate too. And this week I would like to announce the winner on Thursday for this week's contest. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in this week. I am so grateful for each and every one of you sitting in sacred circle with me and with all of us. And may the obstacles to your flight be few and the blessings along your journey be many. Namaste, everyone.